You think your strategy is bad, but it's actually your discipline. So I backtested mine to prove it.
I grind cause I gotta get paid. 1% chance, 99% faith. I fell in love with the hustle, I fell in love with the chase. No emotion, put in the pain. We get it no matter the weather. Sun, snow, sleet, rain. Go sleep and do it again.
If you don't know already, I'm on a quest of finding out how profitable is my strategy if I follow it to the book. Strictly to the book without involving my emotions and fundamentals. So far we're on the 9th month of the year of 2025, which is September. So I'm going to be testing September price action and find out how profitable would I have been had I just stick to the plan and not involved the two things I mentioned earlier. Let's get straight into the video. Alright, so just loaded up the chart right now. Let's find out if we have any points of interest to mark out, and we follow the strategy respectively. So I have this 4-hour marked out. So I just want to see the market drop further into the point of interest and see what we can do within it. Okay, seems as though we are respecting this one. So before we even look for the entry, the target is right here. That's the basic way I trade this. But right now I'm trying to incorporate the 1:3 strategy in order to find out what's the best way of actually making money and keeping the money. So right now I'm looking for changes of character on lower time frame. So far I do see it. I see a change of character right there on the 15-minute time frame. Scaling down lower, see a change of character right there. So here's the change of character, followed with the sweep of liquidity right there. So which is very, very clean. So clearly it came back into this fair value gap, but I don't like how it is currently. So I'm just going to wait a little bit longer and see if I can find another entry, because there's a bit unclean right now. I need a definite entry. Exactly, something like this. Alright. So I'm going to be entering my trade right here. Let's see if on the 5 minutes I would have entered any earlier. No. So this is the right one. So what I'm going to do is place my trade like so. Place my buy. Okay, wait, I had to wait for a retracement because now just messed up the risk to reward. So as you can see how with this trade is, I have to target a 1:3. I have to target a 1:3. Oh shit. So because if I target this one, it'll be a 1:1, and that is not how I trade. But then now it's almost unclean though, just the way it is right now. But let's see, what risk is this? Okay, so we wouldn't have had a retracement there, so we'll put our first take profit. Okay, so this is the way I enter sometimes. Sometimes I do enter after the candle closure. For example, after the market closes, my stop loss becomes there. Or sometimes I do actually wait for a retracement. But in this case, we didn't get a retracement. But instead, we got a retracement back into this fair value gap. Right there. So we got a retracement back into that fair value gap. So we've just made $280. Let's go. Okay, so found another one right here, and so the market entered our 4-hour point of interest, right, and then scaled down to the 1-hour time frame, and we have this order block. Following that, the market on the 1-hour time frame swept liquidity and made a slight change of character right there. So what I'm waiting for is a retracement back into this fair value gap. So let's see how that one goes. Okay, very sharp retracement taken. Okay, so we have this OP that I would like to see approached at least. So on lower time frames, we go over there. Aye, look at this shit, bro. Manipulation straight. Tough one. Let's move on. Let's mark that up for our point of interest as well. There is another 4-hour point of interest here, but this one is likely to get liquidated because of the liquidity resting above here. So let's see. Want to see. Okay, so the trade is still valid. All right, scale down lower. This will be sweep of liquidity, change of character. Let's wait for a retracement. Manipulated as well. Yeah, no way. Sheesh. Oh, it actually respected the 4-hour point of interest that I mentioned, but it wasn't a good mitigation though. So I think it might actually come back. Oh, this was the whole order block to actually test, but yeah. Okay, actually came. Okay, it seems as though points of interest for this month were not getting respected the way I would like to trade them normally. However, I do remember during September it was a very much profitable month. However, during backtesting, I don't know what I'm missing here while I'm backtesting. But I guess it's all different. Now again, some of the points of interest I'm marking out, I could be marking them out during out of session hours. Like I'm marking Australian session points of interest. That's why they're getting violated, because my strategy is for London session and London Open. So suppose for the rest of the day there is no points of interest, that's where I would have scaled down to the 1 hour time frame. But as you can see on the 4 hour time frame, there is nothing really that we can base our strategy on right now. So I'll just go ahead and continue backtesting. And currently we are on the 22nd of September and we only took one trade. which is crazy because September for sure I didn't take one trade. But anyway, let's continue. So as you can see, in the month of September, we only took 2 trades, which is very much weird because during September, I remember I was very much profitable. I was making money. However, here we can see we took 1 loss, 1 win. The loss was off the record. It was during the last days. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you look at the price action, it seems not to be good. It was a constant bullish month. It was a very much bullish month, right? So I'm sure my entries was finding them during on the 1 hour points of interest, not on the 4 hour, because clearly this 4 hour was very much dirty, bro. Like, look at the consolidation that was happening here, right? Another consolidation that was happening right here. This was a downtrend, but this market was consolidating, and then this move right here, it was just a constant buy on the 4 hour time frame. This buy took how many days? Hold on, let me just figure this one out. So from 18th to 23rd, it was just constantly buying. So how would I have traded this market? Obviously going on lower time frames. So let me just mark the points out. So from right here, oh no, from right there and suppose till here, how would I have traded this? Let's go on lower time frames. Lower time frames, we have points of interest as well that were not retraced back to, but then look, we have this one. All right, now it's a little bit clear. Let's scale down on lower time frames again and show you the trades that I probably would have taken for real. Nice retracement right there, and nothing else after that. And nothing else after that. Yeah, man. So it was just a constant bullish month. I guess it happens. So what's important now is to actually figure it out on a live market, because backtesting can only get us so far. The statistics could be somewhat accurate, right? They could be somewhat accurate. The strategy does work. However, on some months, as you can see during backtesting, we don't find so many entries. However, when live trading, we find false entries as well. We find other proper entries where we actually make money. So what there is to do right now is to follow the strategy plan by plan in a live market, so that we can actually get the accurate stats. So I'm going to be trying this out during the January price action, because otherwise being profitable on backtesting that's not profitable. You need to be profitable in a live market. So that is what we want to figure out now. Peace. If you guys like the video, man, do comment, like, share and subscribe, so that you do get notified when we come back for another video. About 3 months left, and today, what's the date today? Today is the 29th. So as well, we have about 2 more days until January. No, 3 days. Actually 2, but it doesn't matter. So we'll finish the remaining months and come back another day, man.